Hello, hello. I hope you can hear me. Let me know that you can hear me, and just to be sure that I'm not just talking to myself, thinking the world can hear me. um, yeah, I'm still sick, and again, it's not unusual for me this time of year, especially with the weather flip flopping like crazy in Maryland, which doesn't help me. It actually makes things worse. Um, but yeah, so trust me, y'all don't want to see me. So I put my Aaliyah avatar up that I drew. Um, Tell me what you think about this avatar because this drawing too, because this is my first time what I want to call successfully coloring a sketch, because usually I do a okay sketch and then ruin it with the color because I cannot color. Like I color like a 4-year-old. So um I was real proud of this, and it's not great. But I'm like, wait a minute, I kind of got some things right. I got more wrong, but I got some things right. So anyway, let me know you're here. Let me know you can hear me, and tell me, excuse me, what you're working on. That's all I need to know. Other than that, since I was kind of a minute or so late, let's just jump right into a sprint. Okay, my lovelies. Let's see. Let's do Let's come back at quarter after just to get warmed up. That way you're setting up files and getting ready for whatever it is you're going to be writing or working on. You might be editing. A lot of people, I think it's time for Camp Nano. A lot of people are doing their Camp Nano thing. Don't get me started because I never can keep up. So, with that said, see you back here at 15 after. Oh, hey, you popped up just as I was getting ready to click off. I mean, not click off, but you know. I don't know if you heard everything else I said, but yeah, I'm sick. So I am not coming on camera because I look worse than I sound. But yeah, so whatever you're working on, get it set up, come back at quarter after the hour, and we shall begin. Okay, that is time. It always seems like it goes faster than it needs to. But that's okay because this first sprint was just to get yourself situated, get your coffee, get your files up, whatever it is you had to do, and then maybe get a word or two in. I basically just opened my document to the part I was working on and then opened the previous uh, night's writing so I can read through that and then catch up and read, you know, familiarize myself with the story. So that's basically where I'm at. So I'll be ready to do the next sprint where I can really knock some stuff out. Oh, okay, cool. That's I have so many little projects that I feel like I just have 50, 11 big projects just because there's so many of them. And I will be really glad to hit June because I think June is where I get to rest and not deal with the work aspect or the creative aspect for a little while. I need a break. I've been writing steady for like 4 years now. So I'm going to take a little writing break. I need it. Yeah, I thought it was. I never, because I don't participate, I never remember or get it straight. So I wasn't sure. So how did you do? Did you do anything? Or you like me, just setting up? So what I want to do, because obviously my voice isn't going to last for 2 hours. It just isn't. What I want to do is do some longer sprints for as much as we can get away with it. Trust me. I mean, I know I sound really bad. I'm not in that much pain, but I look worse than I sound, which is why I said I was staying off camera. Wait, did I see Jace's name? Hold on. Hey, Jace. Oh, I'm so hungry. Let's not even talk about food. I am not ready for food. Oh, got you, got you, got you, got you. Holy moly. Well, guess what? I don't envy you right now. So have fun with that. Let's see. Camille. Hi, Camille. Well, see, that's the cool thing. So get set up because I can't even start without, like, usually I will have it prepared, my stuff prepared before I end my writing for the day. That way I can just go right back to the files and what have you. And I didn't do that. So now I have to do a whole bunch of preliminary stuff, which is still great though. And then get something hot to drink that may help my voice so I can last a little longer because it's not looking good. Wait a minute. When I'm done to want a backup voice on straight, I don't know what you mean. Jace, say that message again because I'm not sure what you were saying. But so yeah, so what time is it? Oh, it's 11:20. That's perfect. So let's do a 20. So that gives you 5 of prep and 15 of writing. And by prep, I mean anything you have to do. Coffee, snacks, stretch, whatever, and then write. Okay, my lovelies. So come back. So let me see. Come back at 40. 40 after. And Jace, repeat your message because I wasn't sure what you meant. Or just send it to me on Facebook. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. Oh, okay, that would be cool. Shit, how do I do that? I'm not actually gonna be on here long because I'm only trying to go till the top of the hour. But it is up to you. Like if you think you'll be done by then, I can send you a link. I just don't know how I'm gonna do it. Let me try to do it in Facebook. Hmm. Give me a sec. Okay, my lovelies, that is time. And yes, it went a little too fast for me.
That did go pretty quickly.
It did, and I'm like, I always think, oh, it's going to be too much time. And like, nope, it's never enough.
Never be enough.
Don't make me sing the thing.
I won't make you sing, but it's hard to keep me from singing.
I know. So before we go any further, I would like for my guests to introduce themselves. Jace, you might as well go.
Hi, everybody. I am Jace Maxwell. I am a writer of various things. Today I'm working on some spicy fiction. Um,
Oh, my
I figure
favorite.
I generally write LGBT plus themed things, so this is spicy gay fiction. Um,
I'm down.
and I'm also an editor for Rose City Editing at rosecityediting.com.
Well, that's awesome. I did not know that, by the way. I knew that you did editing, but I didn't know you were with someone.
Yeah, it's sort of Mine and Meadows, but more Meadows company.
Right.
So
I may have to hit you up.
cool.
And the wonderful and beautiful Dahlia. Dahlia, your mic is still off. All right, it's not off now. Dahlia, you still there? She's been having some internet issues, which was my whole weekend. My
I
entire
have been
weekend.
noticing that going around.
And it was so annoying. Like, I'm not one of those people who like, oh my God, just freak out about stuff. But it was like so inconvenient this weekend, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, the timing couldn't have been worse. So when Dahlia can come back, because that may be what's going on. Hold on. I don't want her to get blindsided, so I'll put her mic off. Just so everyone can remember that while we're doing these sprints for the past 4 weeks is for the AuthorTube Erotic Anthology. And excuse me, so we're in the final countdown because the deadline date is this Saturday. And I'm gonna be skating it. Could literally probably make it for Saturday. And that is not me. Like, normally I am, when I get the assignment, I do the assignment, I'm done. But because I'm also one of the people who have to organize everything, it has been a challenge just to sit and get my story written. Thankfully, my story isn't that long. Like, the window is 5,000 to 12,000 words, and I'm going to be around 9. So I will get it done. It's just been crazy. It's just been crazy.
Well, I finally got my volume straightened out. Once again, StreamYard wants to default to the microphone. How in the world are you supposed to hear through a microphone? Come on now.
I do not know. It took me like an hour when I first got back on StreamYard for StreamYard to realize what equipment I was supposed to be using.
Oh, I'm
It's real crazy.
Hey.
But
I'm sitting here and I see your avatar moving. I said, I thought I changed the settings on my good morning, Jace, by the way. I know I came in here like a tornado because this morning everything was fine. I'm doing this, I'm on the internet, I'm doing this. Oh, look, Aphrodite's gonna stream. Let me get Comcast like, nah, you not streaming. And I said, haha, Comcast, you cannot overcome me in my Verizon hotspot. Oh, I'm so mad. And today I'm calling them to take off some services. I think they probably know, so they mad now.
That's what it is. They sense when they about to lose $1.
Yeah, I'm taking off my phone service and I'm dropping down my internet. They act like, oh, we'll give you 900 speed. Honey, I haven't done a speed test above 500 since I had this plan, so it's got to go. I'm sorry to bring all my personal problems on YouTube.
Oh no, it's been, I think, really. Ooh. And I have Comcast too, so Comcast has been spotty for the past like 4 days.
And don't let it rain. You can just forget it.
Oh no. Don't let the wind blow.
I know, right? Oh my goodness. Anyway,
see, woo! I got AT&T, internet, and what happens for me is when the load starts getting high, they just drop my internet for
Oh,
like a minute.
sorry, you don't need it.
That's
It's just
crazy.
like it's like they go to the switch and flip it off and then back on.
My,
I
Say
literally have had Comcast have to give me so much money back from time loss
oh,
that they might as well just let me have it for free, and because you only half-ass do it. Like,
they
no,
have
nope.
been
I
half-assed
was
for
without
years.
internet for a day. I want
Oh,
my day's money back, and you
and
have
they're
proof
trying to
of it
charge
because
so
you flipped the
much for
switch.
this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
No, they're hot because I turned their stupid $14 a month modem back in. I took off my stupid $20 phone service. Now I'm getting ready to turn this 20 million digital 20 tier channels down to just give me the network 2, 4, 6, and 16 so I can watch a damn baseball game. I am hot. Oh my goodness.
Well, now you get to channel that heat into your tail.
Yes, because I was supposed to be writing a love scene today, but Comcast is like, I was thinking about it all weekend. On Vicodin. The dent. I had a tooth pulled, wisdom
Right.
tooth pulled, and the dentist gave me Vicodin for it. You may not need it. Yes, I will.
Look, I got to go to the dentist today.
Oh, honey.
Now, so I'm a little nervous. Like, I know I'll be fine for this evening because I don't think they're doing any kind of procedures.
Right.
But it's still the dentist. So I
Yeah.
don't know. So we'll see. I'm pretty sure though. Like, I have much faith. And again, like I'm sick anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're gonna want to do anything.
They're not going to, because they take our temperature before we go into any offices.
Yeah.
We have to stay masks in medical buildings. And the
They
dentist.
told me,
Yeah.
they sent me all the instructions. They were like,
Okay.
just be prepared that you're gonna be, masked and all this other stuff.
Mhm.
You still can't sit next to people and all this other
Right.
stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
yeah, so like I'm actually happy about that
No,
because
I love that. I don't want
I'm
to sit
very
next to people.
compromised. So it's like,
I
thank
barely
you.
want to park next to people in the Target parking lot for my contactless pickup.
yeah,
Let
don't
me
come to
mute
Michigan.
my mic. I'm on a roll, and I'm gonna stop. I'm okay. I'm done.
So how do you
Michigan.
like my avatar? I really struggled with. I was saying earlier before you guys all got here, like I put my Aaliyah avatar up.
Mhm.
It took me forever to draw. Well, not to draw it. It took me forever to color it because I
Right.
suck at color. Like when I say suck, usually my stuff looks like a 4-year-old did it. So I'm kind of proud of this one, and I'm
I
like,
think it's cute. I thought you had it professionally done.
no, I did that, and I'm trying to do all the kids. But like I said, I can draw. I can't color very well.
Coloring right takes
And
a
so
lot.
I ruin a lot of my stuff when I try to add color to it. So I said, I'm kind of happy with her. I'm going to share her. And somebody's like, wow, that girl got some big hips. And I'm like,
Well, I mean, oh my
she a
God.
thick girl.
Oh my God.
Did you read the book? She's a thick
Please,
girl.
oh Lord, help us all. It's Monday.
Wait, I'm looking at that picture and I'm like, those hips ain't that thick.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
People just have to say, people can't be 100% nice. They have to say
you are
something.
So, oh my God, you're so right. Yes, you have to stick that pin in.
And it don't hurt my feelings none because I like her hips.
There you go.
So you can't get me. You couldn't get me anyway, but I'm just saying. So I'm a little proud of it. So I said I'm gonna use that for a little while until I don't look like a swamp beast because y'all would cry if y'all saw me right now.
No. I think I got the prize for that. Well, let me tell you. Oh wait, I'm on YouTube. Let me shut up. They're gonna come take my kids if I tell that.
Look, I'm always asking myself, did I say a little bit too much? And look over my shoulder.
I'm just so revved up because I just had like a Coca-Cola this morning and like half of some piece of steak, then run into the computer. Oh, I'm gonna sit right down. And then the frustration really drives me up a wall. You expect things to work, you're paying out the nose for this stuff.
Right.
And then you turn on your computer, it's like, I haven't even done anything. And then if you call up, is the wire straight in the wire? I will shove this wire up your nose. Don't you ask me that.
So I'm just going to say, I think Dahlia's romantic scene is going to be lit.
Yeah, well, I'll let out another little tidbit. It's a femdom story.
Oh,
So,
then
I
that's
know that's
perfect
right.
to bring your anger in.
Yeah.
I have my character. I have a character who's two-spirited, which is the Native American way of saying that, he's special in a beautiful way. I have
he's built different.
Yeah, and he's getting ready to have a scene that's coming up that's going to be a little special with
risque.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to writing it. Because I had to do a lot of research and I've never written anything like this. But
what are you writing? You told me the other day, you're like, I never wrote this. I was like, what? I don't want to read. I hope I don't get your story. They say, I'll be like, oh Lord. I'm just kidding. Believe me, I worked when I started out in publishing, I was with Evernight. Then I went to Lucide Dean. They're like, oh, you need to make your scenes harder. So I'm like, here you go. So I'm pretty much well versed in the.
Well, the cool thing about the anthology that I wanted to make sure was in play was that the flame level could be 1 flame to 5.
Okay.
Because there are some people who aren't as hardcore as me, so to speak. So they want to put, they say all the cutesy words, and then he touched her with his this, that, and the third, and blah, 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 which I still think
his what?
Really,
his what?
Cool. His love.
His distended what?
Or whatever.
I heard his December 3rd.
Yeah, then maybe he needs to see a doctor, because if it's distended.
I know I sound terrible right now.
His manly shaft.
I heard he touched her with his
feminine cave.
His December 3rd, and I'm like, what sort of slang is that?
No, I said this, that, and the third because I didn't want to.
Oh, okay. I heard distended member.
Oh my God.
We all got
and it's the morning.
We all got issues.
But it was like he did this and his love juice or whatever the hell, whatever that prosy, crazy, flowery kind of talk. And then you get the people who are like hardcore, naming the parts and all kinds of stuff like that and everything in between. And that's what I really wanted. That's what I wanted. I wanted to be all different levels of heat. Mine is always going to
label them, like if they
I'm gonna. That's part of the question. I'm gonna ask all the gems to rate their heat level.
Okay,
7. What they think it is, and then I'll get
the hot peppers on there.
Yeah, and then I'll get. So what happens is the gems will turn in their story. They get designated out to 2 other gems who is going to also read it. But you will have said that I think mine is level 4 out of 5.
Right.
And they will assess what they think it is.
Okay, 7 out of 5.
So when we get it all back, we'll average everything out. So people will know what heat
gems. I swear I want to sing Mr. Sandman. It just makes me laugh.
Wait a minute, gems and Mr. Sandman.
No, it reminds me of the Chordettes. So I always it sounds like a girl group.
You know what? That you're right. But I had to. I was
Aphrodite and the Gems.
Yep.
I literally
like Benny and the Jets.
Literally was thinking like I was gonna do was give everybody numeral designations, and then I didn't like that. I was like, yeah, that's too generic. I said, well, I could do colors, and as soon as I wrote down the first color, I went, this would be so much better instead of saying black to say obsidian.
I don't want to be mahogany.
And then I just started going through all the gems, and then Steven Universe. I am Steven Universe fan to the beginning to the end and up and down. I said, oh, I got it. I'm using all the gem designations. So we have 13 gems.
Nice.
And so that's the other thing is like no one knows what gem. Don't tell your gem.
I won't.
No one knows who is what. And that way, when they're reading the stories, they're not going, oh, this might be Dahlia. So let me say it this way. No one will know. Huh?
I'm Bedrock. That's my
Twitch.
Do not do that to me. Oh my God, I was all the way on the Flintstones too. Now I'm doing the dance in the chair thing.
Please don't. We can't start, okay?
No,
because the next thing you be singing.
Jace, we were doing jingles the other day.
Aphrodite, when you were sick, all I could think of was a Luden's commercial. Medicated cough drops, great taste in every drop. Remember that one? Okay.
Yes. Oh my goodness. We were so bad because it was like we started doing all the jingles. I said, "Oh, I am demonetized."
Yep, forget it. Gone.
And so now we are the Jetsons and the Flintstones, and oh my gosh. So I needed that laugh because I really, you guys, I just don't feel good. It's so bad. Let's say hi to everybody real quick. Nadira showed up. Nadira, what are you working on?
Hey, Nadira.
Laptop.
Because
I saw
nice
Nadira peeping in.
Huh? Yeah, I was wondering. I'm just wondering what she's working on. Hey, Stewie. Oh, you're just saying.
And
hey,
I saw DL Stewart, and I guess I saw Jace finishing his meal.
So now,
Heather's here.
Mm-hmm.
What? Wait a minute. Oh, yep. Hey, Heather.
I have not seen Heather in such a long time.
I think I did see Heather the other night, but
DL's like I've never. No, go back.
Wait.
Are you? DL's never been to the dentist. He said
he must have saw Little Shop of Horrors.
I have the equivalent of a good used car in my mouth. I swear.
I have really, as you probably know, I have really terrible teeth, and it drives me crazy because I've always been that person who took excellent care, and every 6 months at the dentist and what have you. But when I turned 27, I had my son. It's like everything went crazy.
Yeah, well, babies do suck the life out of you.
He really did. Someone said that if you get pregnant with a girl, the girls take your looks. I'm like, well, I had a boy. I mean, he might skate the line, but he's still a boy. It's like, what the hell happened to me?
The line, no.
But what makes me the mad? Oh, he's special.
That's funny. I love that.
Special. He what makes me the maddest is just like if you can see, like, my central incisors are fine, and my lateral incisors upper are either turned or cracked, so they look like they're missing, but they're not missing. So it's like, why this happening? I'm not
using all these technical dental to lateral incisors. I'm like,
I know. Look, I learned when I was in elementary school, I was heavy into everything biology. And everything. Okay. And so my teacher was like, oh, well, if you want to learn stuff, here's all the body parts for everything. So I can still name all my bones, just rattle them off. And then it was like, oh, well, we're going to do teeth and oral stuff. I'm like, and I remembered every last one.
I hope it teaches you.
So I still know all the teeth for an adult and all the teeth for a child. And so my laterals, which is basically like the two front teeth, the two teeth that flank them are your laterals, which is, obviously lateral.
You mean the flat canines? Because that's what I call them.
Wait a minute. Central side, the lateral side, cuspid. Yeah, the cuspid. The one between the cuspid and the two front teeth. So the canine, the dog teeth. and it just drives me absolutely crazy. And I'm afraid that when I go in, they're going to say, we're going to just pull them all together, and which will mess up your lineup, which will mess up everything that's going on in my mouth. And I'm not getting braces. I am 60. I'm 60 years old. I'm not doing braces.
They can give you those Invisalign.
I might look into that.
Depending, I don't know how. I know there's a gauge between metal braces and Invisalign braces, because if your teeth are a certain condition or whatever has to be moved. I'm no dental person, but I think if you don't, so my daughter had metals because she couldn't get Invisalign because of the way her teeth had to be moved.
Mm-hmm.
But on how your teeth have to be moved, you can get those Invisalign.
See, mine are, you've seen, my teeth are, the one tooth is so turned, you can't see it. It literally looks like it's gone. So they probably be like, nah, heifer, you're going to have to get metaled out.
I hope that they would not call you heifer at the dentist.
I hope they don't make that mistake either.
Okay, heifer. We're going to be pulling these teethers.
So basically, we just going to pull it because it's useless the way it is. So,
and while we're going to put this bell around your neck.
Mm-hmm. Wait a second now. I'm paying for this? No, thank you.
That's when Gordon Ramsay does your dental work.
Oh my god. So let's see. Wait a minute. I need braces. What are these?
He said one of his kids would soon need braces.
Yeah,
I
have
don't
to
see
say
how
that she
nobody
needs
in his
braces.
family's been to the
See, I
dentist.
would have did the braces back when I was 30, but I didn't have money to
I'm
do
going to be
braces.
honest with you. I have a friend of mine who I worked with in the school system a long time ago. She just got braces, and I know she was, if I was 40 something, she was probably 60, and she got braces.
Well, you know what? If they say that I can be rescued, I'll consider it.
I'd say, why not?
And it
I'd do
depends
it.
on also too how much I got to come out of pocket because I'm poor. So it'll be a lot of factors, but I'm gonna do the best that I can get done because I've been suffering for too long.
Yeah, all you can do is see what goes on and say yay or nay, and move on.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute, did she say she had a lot going on? Yeah.
I never needed braces, but I got some soft ass teeth, and
Mm.
the wind hits them and they rot.
Yeah, they got a cavity. No, I feel that though.
Mm.
Like, oh, I didn't brush my teeth last night. Oh, we got to pull all your teeth.
And that's what I'm really scared that they're gonna say, we're gonna just pull all your uppers and put braces on your lowers. I am scared.
Don't be scared. All right. These people, first of all, I got two dentists. I got big dentist, small dentist, because his son joined the practice. So I ended up going to little dentist who looks like he's about 12 and he's shorter than me. And he talks like this, but he's an excellent dentist. Okay. I put a story on my wall. But so I roll up in there Friday and I'm like, I'm ready to. It was a wisdom tooth. And he said the cavity was in a very bad place. And I'm like, well, I'm going to fill a wisdom tooth. Why keep it? I'm already smart enough. I don't really need this wisdom tooth. Right. So I roll up in there, rocking up. We gonna pull this tooth. I was cool. I was chill, right? Chilling in the chair, right? So, yeah, I'm gonna get that nitrous. I get them things. Get that nitrous. Get the needles. I'm ready to go. So I was trying to make conversation. It's gonna be a short story. And I said, "Hey, little dentist." I don't call him. I call him by his name. I respect him. He's real good. And I said, listen, if you can't pull the tooth out, well, if it's hard to pull out, how would you do it? And he said, well, we'd have to remove it surgically. And I said, oh, I'm so interested in dental stuff. What does that entail? This small child
that was the wrong question.
His mother, he literally said to me, you don't want to know.
You don't.
And you know what I said to him? I said, I accept that.
I had to have my one of my wisdom teeth was impacted. So I was getting all four pulled because I was smart about it. Getting all four pulled at the same time. I was like 22.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're 22, everything.
You cool when you're 22 about
dental work. And so they said, oh, looks like number 15 is impacted. I'm like, what the hell does that mean? They said, we got to cut it out.
Wait, what?
And I was like,
excuse me.
Wait a minute, just leave it because but now I'm all in the chair with the thing forced open and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, and he's like, I didn't see it because they're click, but I heard the bone saw.
Oh, Jesus.
And I was like, and I'm, like, is that bone? What it's like, I'm like, oh my God.
I can't.
Do you want to know the secret?
It was horrible. It didn't hurt at all because the good meds.
But those sounds.
But I was like, you got to be kidding me! And you could smell like what the bone
like,
smells
is it
like.
Safe? Is it safe?
Beautiful.
Only
smell.
old people are gonna get that.
The secret to being in the dental chair, is to visualize that you are at a spa. And this person is doing all this stuff for you. Like, you're getting pampered.
I'm going to try it. Because I get in the chair and all I just think of medieval torture.
Turn up that nitrous. Because he actually said that. I'm in the chair shaking, just shaking. I'm fine. He goes, he says to the assistant, turn up the nitrous.
I've never had it. All I ever had was the needles. I never got the nitrous. So we'll see.
Get the nitrous.
I can tell you about, I learned the best or a really good indicator of the skill of a dentist,
Mhm.
and I didn't realize it until I was there. Um, my regular dentist was closed, and I needed an emergency root canal because my mouth was on fire.
Oh,
Oh my God, I'm
And
scared
they
of
were
root
like, "Well,
canals.
this dentist is open, and he's got an opening. We can get you in." And I'm like, "Okay, fine, I'll go there."
whatever. Right.
I'm like, I'm dying. I just need the Novocaine."
Yeah.
Like
And then I can go home.
you can pull my tooth out through my eye right now. Just get it out.
And I go into this office, and it's like a man cave.
Okay.
It's like the forest green and the deep mahogany woods and
Nice.
everything. And it's like the dentist was like this debonair black man. And on the wall facing the chair is a painting, and his name is on the painting. And I
Wait, what?
realized at that moment, and he was like a wizard with that root canal.
Well,
And I
I'm
Huh.
about to go
realized
over
that
his place.
I was like, you know what? I think
I
a
found a new
good
dentist.
eye and hand for artistry makes a great dentist.
You might be right.
If you
Well,
got an
my
eye,
dentist is a musician. So,
that might work too.
yeah.
Well, I don't know who my dentist is because I'm just gonna go meet him today. So all I care about is please help me right now. Like, please help me because I don't want to lose my teeth. It's not fair.
Yeah.
I take care of my teeth, and it's not. It doesn't look like it, but I
It's
do,
like
and
you're
it's not
fighting a
fair.
losing battle sometimes.
Hmm. So I don't. I think I did tell everybody, yeah, about the anthology, what's going on with it. So technically, the due date for the deadline was the 1st of April, but it's extended till April 9th because
Oh,
it's like
thank
my
God.
birthday gift to everyone, which I'm glad because I wouldn't have made my own deadline. And so the deadline is April 9th, which is this
Excellent.
Saturday for everyone to get done. And it's the first anthology, and we're gonna do them every year, every 18 months or so, depending. Um, and I'm really looking forward to this. Like, I am so amazed at the people who are on board with this, and there's 13 of us. So we got
That's a
a
good number.
baker's dozen. Yeah, we got a baker's dozen. Now, I won't know the official count until Saturday, but it's 13 who are participating in the first leg of it.
Right.
So, and so far, everyone's been in touch with me, so I don't think it's going to drop off. So
All right.
fingers
Good.
crossed. I don't want to lose anybody because everybody that I've got like the information on so far is just so great. Like, I'm just so proud of everybody. So that's sad because we will get to talking.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a problem with talking. It is 12:08. So let's pretend like it's 12:10. We're gonna go down to 12:30.
Okay. Sounds
So
good.
that gives everybody 2 minutes of stretching and coffee and whatever else you gotta do to yourself. Get your files ready again if you're not ready, and the rest for writing. All right, everyone ready?
All right. Here we
Ready.
go.
Oh my God, my voice is not gonna make it. Okay,
Get some tea. Get some
that's
tea.
what I'm getting ready to do. All right, everybody, go ahead and write. Come back at the bottom of the hour. Okay, that's time again. And again, it felt too short.
Yep.
Hey, D. What's up, hola, chica?
Hi, D.
Oh, let me click over to comments.
Okay, so how did you guys do?
I got the reading that I'm supposed to get done today done. So I'm actually caught up on everything I had scheduled for today,
Mm.
aside from finishing folding my laundry.
Oh,
And
I love doing laundry.
I opened up Facebook and saw a post from Ginny that apparently someone did the Gummy Bears theme song, but in metal cover.
I don't even know what the Gummy Bears theme song is. I gotta look that one up, especially if it's a metal cover. Oh my god, I can only imagine.
It's from the Gummy Bears was a cartoon in the God was it? It was in the 80s, I think.
How did I miss a gummy bear? Because I remember the Care Bears, but I don't remember the gummy bears.
Yeah, I don't remember gummy bears.
Care Bears now. The Care Bears was
Yeah.
Sam. I remember them.
Yeah, the Gummy Bears had a theme song. It was dashing and daring, courageous and caring, faithful and friendly with stories to share.
Pull out
That's
your
the Care
crown
Bears, ain't
and
it?
make you frown. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, Care Bears was not that. That was the Gummy Bears theme song.
What? Okay, now I
And the
gotta
Gummy
look
Bears were actually medieval.
Okay.
I have to
But they
look
have, but they had to stay out of the rain though.
that.
No, they were actually. It was a
They had
weird
armor.
show because it had nothing to do with the candy. They were called gummy bears, but they were not made of sugar. They were made of bear.
Oh,
I am looking
okay.
that up, so I gotta now know. I gotta know, but we're not gonna run off on a tangent because I know we'll start singing cartoon themes next.
It was produced by Disney,
Oh,
so it was a Disney cartoon.
I can't even. I swear now I am a cartoon person and I absolutely don't know what it is. I feel some type of way right now.
you've been missing out.
How did you do, Daya?
I was able to outline the love scene, and I'll probably work on that this evening.
I did emails, but it was for the project.
Okay.
It was for the project because of the nature of some of the authors. Like half the authors don't want the world to know who they are in the world. So I have to do every email individually. I can't I can blind copy them, but I don't want to do that simply because when
Well,
I
you
get
never
them
know.
back, it'll confuse me.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, so I have to send them out individually one by one. So it usually takes me a minute because there's a lot of us. So I sent out what I hope is encouraging emails because, again, I know people start freaking out the closer you get to the deadline. And I'm kind of freaking out. So I figure some other people might be as well. And then I have a blurb formula that I've been using since like 2015. And I sent that out in case people needed help with a blurb. Because I wanted, with this anthology, you don't lose your rights. Your rights to your story are still yours, and you can publish it. And so I said I wanted to get the blurbs that people will put in the book to go with their story.
Okay.
So I said, yeah, but blurbs are like the bane of my existence. Like the more the more I have to make something smaller, the harder it is for me. I cannot surmise. I have so
That's
much
because you're
trouble
an
with.
expert at making things bigger.
The December 3rd. That's going to be my new code word now.
I can't breathe.
I love it. You really get Aphrodite. You get that woo laugh, and you know you got it then.
Oh my goodness. Come on, breathe, girl, breathe. I forgot what I was talking about.
You were sending out emails for
Oh
encouragement.
yeah, I was sending out emails for encouragement. So I have this blurb formula since I suck at summation on all levels. And I said I had to come up with a way. And I've been using it since like 2015, and it works. So I said, I'll send this out to everyone in case they need help, and it might help them, or it might not. It'd be like,
Right.
what are you doing, girl? But I just wanted to make sure they had it. Everybody had it because I only got I think I only got 2 summaries so far. Not summaries, blurbs.
Okay.
And
number 12, write a blurb.
Oh Lord, look, I haven't even written the blurb for this thing because I'm trying to get that ending in and then write the blurb. But because I never write, obviously, don't write blurbs before the story is done. But some people can because they're just that good with their shit and they don't switch up as much. I still don't know what everybody's gonna be doing yet.
Now you want a blurb though, because a blurb is not a summary of the story. It's just like,
no, it's not a
frisky
blurb.
housewife decides to work out until her sexy trainer tells her, "You're thin enough and beautiful."
Yeah, a literal blurb.
Okay, yeah, all right.
But even
that's my next lifetime script.
I use my summaries to write my blurbs.
Gotcha.
Because by my summaries already breaking the story down.
Right.
And then from the breakdown, I do my blurbs, and it has worked for me. I can't with y'all.
What are
my brain is all over the place right now with naughty thoughts. Which
what
you
are
would
the
think would work to my
lengths of
advantage.
What are the lengths of the stories of the
5,000 to 12,000?
Yeah, right. I mean, yes.
Like I knew me. Wait, what? What I meant?
Nothing.
Because I know me. I wanted to make it like, do this like this 8,000 word majigging, and I was like, you're gonna your first draft is gonna be 8,000. So don't do that to yourself. I know me, and some of the writers are a little verbose, so I felt like I will. Like most people are good at writing short stories, and I am not. And I didn't want to shoot myself in the foot. So
I am not either.
I based the parameters really literally on me. I did because I knew I couldn't write too short. I'm not gifted. I do not have that talent. Whereas one of the stories we got in is like under 6,000 words already, and it's a whole story. And I'm like, how?
Somebody finish the story, man. I feel bad.
Oh, we got a couple people who are done.
Oh, good.
A couple people are done. But see, we don't grade ourselves against other people, so don't even.
I know, but you know how that goes.
One of the writers was done in January, and she's just waiting for everybody else to be done. Overachieving punk.
I could hear in your voice you almost said heifer.
I was getting ready to say heifer. I was.
Save that for the dentist.
I was. And I was like, calm down, don't call her a heifer.
Look, I admire that though, because some story, but the thing is, because my son wants to be a writer, poor thing, and he said he wrote this story in about 2 hours, and at his creative writing class loved it, and then he slaved over some other story, weeks and weeks, same length, and nobody's like, man. I said, you never know. Some of the stories that you write, you can just achoo and you're done. Because I've written stories in 2 days and never had to really touch them except to get them edited and kind of tightened up. And some stories, it's like they just sitting on the back of your neck like those. You ever see those possums with the babies hanging off? That's what those stories are like.
I do.
I mean, you can cough up a story. 2 hours, you're done. Like, it's great, no problem. And then
you're right. Because I wrote encounters in 7 days. Well, no, 8 days technically. But 8 days, the whole book. And then I took the other 6 days. Well, no, my math is wrong. Whatever equals 14. So let's say,
you got it right.
And then the other formatting it, creating a cover, doing all that other stuff, everything I had to do, I did it. Literally wrote an entire book in 2 weeks, including published it.
Yeah, and sometimes it comes out like that, and other times.
But it was literally the thing. I think what it was for me on that one, like, because like no great feed or anything, but I didn't care about not about the story. I cared about the story. I wasn't worried about it. I was trying to get it done because the point of it was to learn how to use KDP, which was a create space, I think, at the time.
Yeah.
And learn how to do that. So I said, let me get a good story in, and then I'll use that story as practice because they're not getting my baby as practice.
Right.
And so I think with the pressure of that off of me, that was my first erotic story. Like, I've never written an erotic story before either because I felt like I could get away with this. I did not expect it to blow up the way it did. That was like, wait, what? Because I wrote it in 8 days.
You just dashed it off.
And I mean, I was very proud of the story, but I was not even thinking about it. Like, yeah, it's done. So now let's learn how to format. Now let's learn how to do this, that, and the other thing, and let's figure out how to publish and get all the kickbacks that Amazon tells you that you're dumb because you did something wrong and you were off by a centimeter and all the other stuff, and then figure all that out. And that was literally the purpose of that, so that I didn't have to do that to my big book, which, you know, I started writing when I was 14.
Right.
So it was quite a few decades. And so it's like, it was just crazy, like how it came out, because I really loved the story, and apparently people love the stories. But people like nasty stuff too, so let's be real.
Wow.
I mean, it was very no holding back the sexy. And as people always would say to me, they would hit me up and say, chapter 5, girl, chapter 5, chapter 5. Like,
December 3rd, girl, December 3rd.
And I was like, oh, because that's the Goldilocks and the Three Bears chapter. So in them bears, she had some fun with them bears, I'm just saying.
As long as they're not gummy bears, I guess.
Oh no, they was men. They were bears. They had bear spirits. But see, I was picturing like Alexander Skarsgård, Jason Momoa, like big guys, really big guys, and Miss Goldilocks. Which,
well, who was the third? You gave us 2.
Oh, Rain. I'm sorry. It's always Rain. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Always let the rain fly.
Gotcha.
I was trying to picture it. Plus, I like the variety, so I wanted like the black guy, the white guy, the Asian guy, and Goldie. I'm like, let's have fun. Let the 4 of them do things with each other.
It's like those, what are those ice creams that come in 3 flavors? Neapolitan.
Yep.
Neapolitan. I'm gonna say Napoleon, but that's the pastry.
I used to say Napoleon, and no matter how hard I looked at the word Neapolitan, I used to say Napoleon. I really did. Why is this phone always making noise? We're getting you ramen on Friday. Okay.
It's Monday.
It's Monday, brother.
Today.
I could have lived without that knowledge. Now I'm gonna be mad all week waiting for
that's what I'm saying.
You know, my children. I told you the boy is special. Like, I was clear on that.
They're gonna make you wish your life away.
Maybe hate it when people plan ahead, I guess.
No, I'm just gonna say you got to come over here and do something else before Friday, because now you got my mouth watering.
Exactly.
All right.
Ooh,
so
I need to remember that to say to the next guy I date.
Wow.
Oh, you know what? Since you said that, I'm gonna have to put it in the book.
Oh, speaking of wet mouths, my other dentist I had a couple of years ago, before he retired, told me that I had a wet mouth. They had to really suction a lot. Okay. And I told my husband that, and he's like, well, I don't know whether to thank him or punch him in the face.
Why y'all did this to me in the morning?
So, from a purely medical standpoint, I am in the same boat as you, Dolly.
Yeah, you'd be drowning in your saliva.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
That doesn't beat the time when I was at the orthopedist to I'm getting my hip replaced. Oh yeah, I got stories, and I'm on a roll. And so he comes in and we're talking all about, oh yeah, your hip replaced and da 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 da. All of a sudden he says, okay, well, he's like, feel your glands, and all of a sudden he goes, pull your pants out. I said, this is not the gynecologist, and my husband is right there. And he starts laughing.
I mean, you didn't even ask me, take me out to dinner.
That's what I'm saying. In front of my house. He's right there.
There is some steps to this.
Exactly.
I remember when
I'm
I
not
was
exactly saying no that I'm just
However,
saying get the
there's
other
some
points
conditions.
first.
I remember when I was in college, one of my friends who was in grad school started dating this podiatrist, and one of my other friends was like, "Oh, you dating a podiatrist? Does he give you inserts?"
Okay, I do not know what that means, and I'm scared to ask.
Well, it's
The fuck?
I
I'm
feel
sorry. I'm sorry.
I feel like
Oh,
I miss
and
what
well,
kind of
feet
what
and
are they
shoes
inserting
and
into your
December
feet?
3rd, basically, is what it's come down to.
so the real thing of what an
Yeah.
insert is something you put inside your shoe.
Yeah.
Oh, the inserts. I got.
Yes.
You nasty.
But
I get
he
it
was not
now.
meaning it that way.
I can't. Look, I'm gonna say this again. I'm a dirty old lady, but the old lady is the part that's working right now.
Wow. Well, it's early. It's early.
Dahlia and I are over here
Oh.
saying, I know we the kids, but oh,
Mhm.
she's so innocent.
It's
I can't help it. I can't.
Kikiing.
I can't. I one of my friends, she has this nickname for me, and I can't even say what it is on YouTube, but she calls me this really bad name, and I get an attitude, and then as soon as I get the attitude, I go, yeah, she's kind of right though.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
And so I have to immediately chill the attitude. I don't know what's wrong with me. One of I in one of my groups, that's a private group where I share stuff about my books, and you have to have read the books to be in the group, obviously. But then you get inside stuff on the books because you're in there.
Right.
And one of the one of the people in the book, I was going to say
She
Peter,
already laughing.
one of the people in the groups, and she just messaged me and she said, "What is wrong with you?"
Wow.
And I couldn't even take offense because I still don't know. Like I don't know what's wrong with me.
Can you tell
I
me?
don't know why my brain works this way. I'm sorry. I used to tell people all the time about my writing. I said, like, if now I can't remember the girl's name. Jackie Collins. Is it?
Oh, I love Jackie.
I said if Jackie Collins and Reese Andrews had a baby, it would be me. And that would be the best explanation I can give you for why my things are weird and twisted. Like, why did you do that? And why did you say that? And oh my God, what is wrong with you?
Oh, shush, keep reading.
Yeah, well, right.
All this. Oh, you be wasting so much time with finger wagging.
And I'm over here thinking, oh, girl, you think you twisted.
Yes, no. See, you guys are my people. But it's people outside of us wonder what's wrong with us.
I write erotic horror.
A lot of people are very. I said, first of all, how do you think the fricking, excuse me, Earth got here with people on it? People were. Listen, so my daughter says, I said, well, she goes, well, what are they going to do in this scene? I said, well, they're going to do adult things, meaning a love scene. She's like, pay taxes. So now my new thing is they're going to pay taxes. So people have paid taxes on this earth forever, and that's how you get more earthlings. So people get so tee-hee-hee about the sex. It's like, oh, come on, people.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's like
not everybody does it, but everybody should. Thank you, George Michael.
Hey, Jorge, I'm with you, babe. I love him forever. I was supposed to have a bunch of his kids.
You were on the schedule. That's so
Only
funny.
one line from that song was problematic, and that sex is best when it's one-on-one. It's like, oh, don't kink shame.
Well, it was the 80s. It was the 80s.
It was during the time when everybody decided that monogamy was the way to go.
And
like,
plus, I think it rhymed better.
Yeah. Because we used to say all kinds of stuff other than one-on-one. But we wasn't mad with George. We just we just didn't agree. But yeah, so it was, oh my God. Oh, I can't bring up my 80s because
don't start. We're going to be here forever.
True.
I just thought about freaking Hall and Oates one-on-one. I want to play that game tonight. Oh, are they talking about basketball? No, they're not talking about basketball, kids.
Remember the song from the kids, Rocket to You? Hey, I'm gonna rock it to you.
Oh yeah.
What are those kids named?
New
The
Kids on the Block.
Jets. The Jets. It was the Jets.
Oh my gosh!
But you know the little
20
girl,
million people on the stage. They rivaled Earth, Wind, and Fire for band members,
and they were related. They were straight up brothers and
from the whole
sisters.
family.
But the girls always sang the lead. But when Rocket came out, because their parents explained to them what that song meant, the girl was like, "Oh no, I'm not singing, I'm not singing this song. How am I going to explain to my child when I have children that I'm rocking it to you?"
Mm-hmm.
So that if you notice, that's the one song that the brother did the lead on, the oldest one. They felt like because
the only thing I know by the Jets is that Crush song. I only know that.
I love the Jets. Anytime you have kid groups, I was like family groups, I would always get excited. And
kid groups.
Family kids.
Oh, okay.
Like Osmonds, Jackson,
right.
Stuff like that. Yeah. So when the Jets came out and they were all, it was only one that wasn't a blood brother.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like the next door neighbor kid that just moved in with them.
Next door neighbor. Come on, man, come get famous with us.
Right, and he just lived with them, so he was a Jet too. He was only in the group for like a minute. The real light skinned one with the light hair wasn't their actual brother.
He was their Kimmy Gibbler.
He was their Gibbler. That's true. And so he left, and the rest of them still did their thing. But yeah, I love the Jets because when they did, now you got me thinking about Kimmy Gibblers were crazy. But when they did the Chip and Dale theme, and the brother did the lead on that too, I was like, I didn't really think they could sing. I thought they sounded cute, like they carried a tune, but I didn't think there was anything special about their voices. Then I heard him do the Chip and Dale theme for Disney, and I was like, that's the Jets? Really? Oh. That boy can sing. And he had really good tone to his voice. Y'all know the Chip and Dale thing. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Y'all know
Chip and Dale.
Yeah,
Rescue Rangers.
Some crimes go slipping through the cracks, but these two gumshoes. Yeah, he sang the hell out of that.
Rescue Range. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I know you just said that, Jay. I'm sorry. I'm buffering.
No case too small. If you need help, just call.
So, but they sang the hell out of that song. Like, I was like, that is not the Jets. So I even got more into them. But okay, no more tangents. It is 12:52. We're supposed to end at 1, but no one's streaming after us, so we can go a little bit longer if everybody's cool.
I just realized,
because, like I said, I'm sorry.
I just realized why we don't stream so often together.
Because of this.
We need to just have a freaking chat stream and be done with it.
Like normal people do.
Once the story is finished, like once we turn in the stories on the 9th, we should really have a chat stream like Monday morning. And Jace, you've been promising me
we can have a coffee club
for a horror movie stream, and we have never gotten it together.
Jace writes erotic horror, right?
I do write erotic horror.
That's what Danny writes erotic horror too.
So we just need to have us just sit. No, we're not going 20 minutes on the freaking time while you do your productivity, and you're not here to be productive. You're here to run your mouth.
We can have coffee clutch. We can have coffee clutch Mondays. Because we need to do that.
I have this issue when it comes to setting things up where I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But that's okay because I'm really good at setting stuff up.
She really is, because I'm really in the middle. Like I can get really regimented and then I start wandering away.
What happens though? What makes me sad? What happens usually?
Aquarius, yo, I mean, not
you Aquarius.
They just floating through life.
Airhead.
Well, what?
My son is an Aquarius.
You love us because we come up with all the ideas. We just don't follow through on shit.
That's true. That's no lie. That is true. So I'll ask my son, what do you think? And he'll have 20 million ideas. Like, that's great.
But no implementing. No
implementation. No writing anything down.
Well,
do the children have a dentist appointment? I told you to write it down 3 weeks ago.
See? And it's weird because I'm a little against my nature, full scale Aries, and usually we got the creative and the gumption and all this other stuff, but it's like, I don't need to write this down. I'm a Aries, you know, but me, because I like to include as many people as possible, I feel like if I don't put out all the details of it, then somebody's going to fuck it up. And then I'm going to be all Aries and be mad. So I think that's where my regimen comes from. I really do. Because otherwise, I'm like, if just for me, I don't do shit. I don't need no stinking schedule. I'll just write every day. But yeah. So
it never works like that.
So I will.
I can attest.
If you guys really want to do it, it will have to be after a lot of the anthology stuff is more getting
solidified.
Yeah, because right now we're literally first draft. We don't know how many drafts everybody's going to end up doing. And I purposely gave a big window because we're all different. So I was like,
Nadira's an Aquarius. Yes, my people.
Oh Lord, another airhead
floating through the air. That big airheads full of air, floating blowing air, blowing smoke at people's. Oh Lord, a Sagittarius. Well, he's all right because he's a fire sign.
Well, but he's a little fire sign. Like he's that wannabe smoking fire.
Yeah, but you know when you in
December, Aries fire, man. Just playing. Danny's a Sag too. Like, look, I used to always say, like, Aries, you know, is the bomb because we're like the best of the fire.
We are the first of the zodiac.
Leo thinks that they're
number
the best
one
fire, but they're not. Leo thinks they are, but Aries is, and the Sagittarius want to be.
Yeah, but they're winter babies.
They the cool.
They gotta warm up a little.
They got cool flames, but we need all the flames.
That blue flame.
See, Sagittarius is the party fire.
What? Say again.
Sagittarius is the party fire. They are the party. Y'all
Wait a minute. Nadira is the Aquarius. What an Aquarius thing to say. See, Aries is perfect. So therefore we can't.
That is an Aries thing to say.
We can't be jealous. We can appreciate you people. We can appreciate you other 11. But let's be clear, we are the head of this.
See, Aquarius, the role of the Aquarius is love and peace and acceptance. And we love all of the other 11. And we want them all to get along, but not with us.
I was gonna say it's a shame Aries is in there. There's this guy, and this will be it. There's this guy, Tyler Spence, who does the 12 zodiac signs in different situations. And one of them was when the 12 zodiac signs get arrested or go to jail or whatever. And so it's so funny, like he's going through how they each act. And he got the Aries, so I'm waiting to see like some smart ass thing. He get the Aries and he goes, "I'm back, y'all." I was so mad.
It's true though.
"I'm back, y'all." They was like, "Why are you here, man?" He was like, "Cause you know I'll be laying them paws. And I went, "Oh, okay, I could see me getting arrested because I hit somebody. But don't fuck with me. I've made that clear. I don't ever mess with people. Don't mess with me." And so I was so mad because everybody else was funny. And I realized, you know what? This is probably also funny. But because he's talking about you, you're not getting it. That's right.
Man, yeah.
I was so mad. It was like, because everybody else was in, it was like Virgo. Virgo to me was the funniest one. Like, you did not read me my rights. Why do I know your job better than you know your job?
Oh my God, that's so Virgo.
And I was dying. Then it got to Aries. "I'm back, y'all."
I gotta find this picture.
I'm gonna send y'all that. Y'all have to see that. It's so good. He is ridiculous, and he's a Leo, the guy who does it. And I think he picks on Leo harder because he is a Leo.
Oh yeah.
But the guy was like, telling like he had to get ready for the mugshot, and he was like, "Oh no, that ain't my good side." "Oh, I'm not gonna just turn around for you unless you're gonna help me get out of here." And I was dying. I'm like, "What you mean I'm back, y'all?" "Yeah, you know I'll be laying them paws."
Not the paws.
So I was dying. So wait a minute, 12:59. So okay, let's go to 1:20,
Okay.
and then we could do a 10-minute outro.
Yeah. So I love how you're hopeful we can do a 10-minute out.
I know, no, no, I know. Look, that's me planning.
Mm-hmm.
That's me scheming, but I'm probably dreaming.
2 o'clock. We still running the traps.
I know, it's so sad. Thursday is the only day we can't get away with it
Oh,
because
there it is.
there's so many streams on Thursday.
Oh, Jace, after the get my first strap in for the anthology, I'm gonna set up a stream because I know you got your game on Thursday, and then you stream on Twitch on what day?
On Tuesdays.
Okay.
Tuesday.
Are you okay? Not to put you. Are you in the U.S.?
Yeah.
Why did I think you lived in South Africa?
No, that's I stream
somebody
with
else
someone.
does. I'm sorry.
I think one of the Camille's is
Because
in
you get
South
up so
Africa.
early, and I'm like,
I do.
why is he up? Are you at East Coast?
I am East Coast, but I live on like British time.
Oh,
That's probably why.
because I see the disco. I'm like, is this 2 o'clock in the morning?
Wait a minute. Why does it say Jason Maxwell twice?
I just shared a picture that's Virgos dealing with Aquarius. Wait, where is that picture? Why is it not coming up?
Oh my god. Yeah, that's about it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't look. I can't.
I mean, I am an Aquarius, and I will say that bottom picture is us dealing with everybody.
That is my son. That is my son. He is crazy. If you ever see any of the channel takeovers, you know I'm not lying.
I didn't even say anything to my husband anymore. I just walk away.
Oh my goodness! Wait, your husband's an Aquarius?
Yes.
Double Aries and Aquarius. I tell you. But it's a loving thing, so at least it works out. You haven't killed them yet. My son made it to 31, I think he is 31, 32. He made it to 32.
Now I've been in the Aquarius clink for 20 years. We'll see how much longer I last.
I can't. Everybody go right.
now we know punishment. All right.
Okay, let me drink some more tea.
If your hubby is a Virgo, Nadiro, how accurate was that picture? How many times he's like, "Why can't you be normal?" And you're just like,
oh, my mom's a Scorpio. I'm just running over the time. I don't care. Heather's a Virgo. Yeah, you feel me, Heather, right? With the Aquarius. Yeah. All right. I'm off now. I'm off, really.
I was trying to find my way back.
I'm working my
Second,
way
I was on
back to you, babe.
Yeah, I was on the wrong tab. Y'all know me, I need a minute. How did y'all do?
I actually went to the end and zhuzhed that up a little bit to make it to I have to really avoid with a first draft trying to put in all the fancy, frou-frou things that comes with the second draft. I try to get the story down, but
Right.
sometimes it's irresistible to me to add in the little, feelings and the linen, the
It
curtains
really is.
blowing in the wind, stuff like that.
Because I always tell people my process is I put all the meat in, then I go back and do the potatoes and the other fixings and stuff like that. But I have to lay down that meat foundation first.
Yeah, so you can add on to it.
Right. And it keeps me from being too crazy.
Yeah.
But it also just lets me get that draft out of my head. So
sometimes you can rewrite a chapter forever, and you have to stop that.
It took me a long time to stop doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do it anymore.
My microphone was up because you're talking about putting all the meat in.
Well, the meat, and I know where you're going with that. The meat, the potatoes, the desserts, and stuff like that, the second courses, and all that. But I just put the meat in and go. So when my alpha is reading it, she knows it's missing little tidbits, but the story itself is there.
Right. And then you go back and add on.
I put the link into that video I was telling y'all about by Taylor Spence, who I'm telling you, the boy is crazy. He be getting Aries. He be dissing me though. I be feeling it. I feel some type of way.
I joined because I can't remember which one of you was posting stuff from it's an Aries thing group.
That's me.
That was you, and I was just like, I wonder if there's an Aquarius one, and I found an Aquarius group, and it was fun for a while, but I had to leave it.
I don't think anybody I could not be in the Aries group. Cause I'm like, wait a minute. First of all,
the Aries thing I think is a page because I was in an Aries group and I was like, I will fight everybody in this group if y'all don't shut up.
Exactly. It's impossible. I can hang with Aries because Aries is the best.
But that constant, oh my God.
I can't be in no group because y'all forgot that I was the alpha, and then of course everybody's saying the same exact thing.
Your back some awful to kiss your own ass.
It's it can't happen now. See, now I want to write a story about a whole bunch of Aries being trapped together in a cabin,
fighting. Only one.
I am the leader. I am the leader, y'all. I am the alpha. Oh, well, you about to get beat down.
But I had to leave this group because there was some rampant homophobia going on.
Oh,
no, I would have definitely had
that. Come on now.
And
that's when you call your Aries friend. So I'll be back, Aquarius. I'll be right back. And then your Aries friend infiltrate and light bitches up.
No,
hey, Mr. Blandus. How you doing?
And that is super not Aquarius. We're here to bring love and understanding.
That's what I'm saying. For real talk though, why is it necessary? However you feel, once you keep that to see, I don't like peanut butter, but I don't go around crapping on people, post these nasty behind pictures on Facebook with what goes with peanut butter and EpiPen.
I'd be like the garbage can.
Exactly.
I actually don't like peanut butter, but I don't dislike peanut butter. I will eat a Reese's. I will eat a Reese's, but I'm not down with eating peanut butter shit.
You know what? But seriously, though, I mean, I really don't understand the impetus of people. Well, I need to put this out on Facebook. I need to put this out on public. Why?
I don't get it either because
everybody be cool. Everybody will be cool. That's
everybody doesn't like something.
Exactly.
But do you have to turn that into a war
and tell everybody what you don't like? I don't care.
I will never get that. And people say, as Aries as I am not mean. I am. You don't mess with me. That's where the problem comes in. If you mess with me, but I don't get the benefit
of insulting people on the internet.
Yeah, I don't get it. I just don't, and I know it makes me sound like, oh, look, she's all flowers and light. Like, no, I
Well,
really
no,
don't
I'll throw a
get it.
pan in a minute though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I can tell you how I feel. You can tell me how you feel.
Right.
And if
Everybody's
how
happy.
we feel is opposite, that does not mean we have to now fight.
Right.
What do you mean orange is better than pink? Yeah, orange is better than pink. No, pink is better than orange. And now we got to fight about it? No, you can go and like pink and I'm going like orange. I don't see that. I don't understand.
There were no mods in this group, Jace?
No one. I looked at this post for like days and it kept getting longer.
So no. It kept getting longer.
I never said
with more people agreeing. And I'm just like, oh, this is not the place for me.
I'm gonna go in there and straighten these people out because I don't have time for this.
It's an Aquarius group, but then they decided to start bashing people. Get over yourself. Get over yourself. I wish everybody.
Because they're probably ugly.
No, you know those pictures where it's like, if you were born in this month, like this is your cellmate.
Okay.
And you know, half the group was January and half the group was February, and the cellmate for January, I believe, was Lil Nas X.
Okay.
And they're just like, oh, we need to change cells, or you know, hands will be thrown.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Lil Nas X is a really good looking young brother. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna put that on the internet.
Lil Nas X could get some.
He is very, very. He's just a trap. I was just like, oh, he is so cute.
I don't know what
he did that
Elton
John commercial.
Yeah,
oh, you don't look.
That's what did it. That's what sealed it.
That's what I tell the kids. Mommy, we want to go ABSO? You don't look broke.
That's what did it. That damn commercial. I was like, yeah, he is fucking adorable.
Yeah. So, but this post, it was just a list of people just going off on how he's not a man, and
oh my god, it's just a joke. Relax. So I don't mean to run on. It makes me impatient that people can take so much time, like everybody said, to spit out venom and poison and try to make people feel bad. I mean, does that rock your boat? I mean, I just don't get it.
I always wonder, like, how sad is your life that this is important to you?
Yes.
And really, and I mean that through the core. Like, how sad is your life that this is important to you? Because
Lil Nas X pulled up in front of my house.
Lil Nas not worried about nothing you saying about
right
him.
In that car. Where we going?
He's like, he is not worried about what you saying in that group.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Who was February cellmate?
I don't remember. I just remember that.
I know one thing. If I was in his cell, he would have to look out.
True.
He'd be like,
Russian hands and Roman fingers.
Miss Lee, you about to catch a charge. We already in jail. You about to get another charge.
Like, look, sir, I'm in for life. I ain't got nothing to lose.
I'm like, horrible.
And I'm here. I'm like the gay one in the group, and I'm like being realistic. If I was in a cell with Lil Nas X, he'd be like, no. Not you.
He's screaming, let me out. I'm sorry what I did.
I'm the only other male in the cell, and he says, nope.
Look, just say, look, you got to sleep sometime. It's a joke, people. It's a joke.
Y'all got my head reeling. I am going to be writing some stuff.
He's super cute. And I don't understand why people don't like him. I think he's adorable.
I think more people like him than don't, though.
I think there's
just a lot of.
It's just that the people who don't are more
masculinity.
verbal. The people who don't are more verbal, and you cannot like him. There are artists I don't like, but it's not because like it's just I may not like you. Because he's adorable.
He's really cute.
He's adorable.
And I love his little story too. I like his little coming into the fame story. Whatever you call them things.
What are they called?
I don't know.
They
Ascension to fame. I don't know. Whatever.
No, it is actually called something. I can't think what it is.
I more want to say origin story. It's not origin story.
Right. No. Because it's not the discovery story. I forget because I think of Lana Turner whenever I think about it. And how she was sitting in a soda shop, supposedly, which we know that's bullshit. But she's sitting in a soda shop and she's in an ice cream shop and she's minding her own business. And he comes in and like, you're the one kind of attitude.
She was licking that ice cream cone. That's what
I'm like, yeah, he was watching her how she was handling it. And thought, yeah, she the one. But don't get me going. Don't get me going.
Is it getting his break? I know what you're trying to
Yeah,
get at,
like
and I know
that.
there's a term for it.
I can't. It really is a term for it, and I can't think of it. Shit, I hate that. I hate that. It's gonna bug me all day until I think
Welcome
of
to getting old.
Mhm.
it. Right. Oh my god.
She's
And
only 27 though.
yeah, 27 is my limit. My children, all of them are now older than me.
Wow, that's amazing.
I am very incredible. And when they give me my birthday cakes, it always is like happy 27th birthday, Aphrodite. They don't even argue it. Because I remember when 3 of them are like close in age, so like 27, 28 area. And I was like, y'all are gonna be older than me now. How does that feel? And they're like, we don't know. We're not sure how it feels. I'm not sure. But good on you for being 27. And then I called the 31-year-old, the girl. I was like, you are old. Like, ew. And she's like, whatever. Whatever. I said something. This is gonna be terrible for me to say online, but I'm gonna say it anyway. We went out to eat the other day, and I'm like real COVID crazy, so I don't go out anywhere because I'm just more susceptible. But we went out to eat, and I had this delicious, I don't even remember what it was called, this delicious fucking dessert.
Delicious fucking.
It was delicious. And so I'm eating it, and I'm like enjoying it, and then my kids are staring at me. And so I just looked at him. I said, yeah, it is real lucky men don't taste like this.
Wow. Whoa. Hey.
And my daughter's like, do you hear your mother?
Oh.
Look, I got ditched. Like, do you hear your mother? He said, I heard her. And then like they just like do. We are used to her, but we're not, because she still comes up with shit. But I wasn't trying to be funny. I was like, oh my god, it's a good thing, because I would be a hoe if men tasted like
this. Wait, what? A what? A what?
One time, look, I gotta tell you one more story. So the children decided one day to call me a thought. Now I want to be clear on this. I did not know what that meant.
Oh, that's right. You don't have teens. I have teens, so I got all the terms.
I didn't know what that meant. So I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm sure it's an acronym of some sort. So finally I looked that shit up. What do you mean that hole over there?
Yep.
I was like, what? Y'all been calling me? And they were like looking at me like, you didn't understand. And they say so much crap to me. And now, like the other day, my daughter says that I was an edgelord.
Oh, yeah.
And so, because I wrote something on my son's wall, because he said, people don't know how it feels to be sick and nobody loves you. I said, I don't have to imagine. So she wrote that I was an edgelord. So I was like, yeah, bitches, I'm the Lord of the Edge. And I went, wait a minute, hold up. Let me look that up. Because that's probably not a good thing knowing her. So I looked it up. I was like, oh, you little heifer, I can't stand you.
That's funny.
But I was like, and it always sounds like something. I can't say this one thing online. I can't do this one. But it always sounds like it's something cool, like edgelord. Yes.
Oh,
there's this term, and it's called wizard blank. Starts with an S.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the kids were like, they were teasing me, calling me old. They were like, yeah, well, you got wizard S. So I'm thinking like, I am the bomb. Like, what? Look at me with my magical powers. And every time I would say it, they would bust out laughing at me. So I looked it up. It did not mean what I thought. So I was like, y'all are gross. There's no way you would know this anyway. And y'all are gross. So I was very mad with them for a long time. I was mainly mad because I was going around bragging about it.
Oh, wow. That's what they know.
And
you know what's worse, though? Yeah. What's worse is when they change up the acronyms to mean something else.
Then you
see, I ain't down.
You got your 80s acronym. And
I mean, all these people are saying, yeah, I'm going ham on that. I'm going ham on that. And I'm just like,
yeah.
What does that mean to you? Because
Oh my God!
I've been
else does it
around the block a
mean?
few times, and that's for the last 10 years. That's been hot ass mess.
Oh,
Oh,
that just
I
means
guess it
wilding out.
is. That's newer. Because going ham on somebody's like you get ready to tear
Yeah,
it
to
up.
knock their block off.
Yeah,
Tear it
but
up.
that's newer.
Oh.
That
No,
ham is new.
going tearing it up is older. Because that's what I used to say as a
Yeah, we gonna
teenager.
tear this up.
Well,
Did
I'm
you
about
ever
to
read
go
about the guy who
ham.
got arrested at the Home Depot because he told the cashier something he was gonna blow the bathroom up and he just meant, mailing some packages? You ever see that story? I thought that was so funny. I'm about to blow this bathroom up, and they called the cops on him. For real. That's a real story.
Right. See, and there you go.
The cops come. I'm just picturing the story, and the cops come
He had
in,
his
and
pants around his ankles.
and it is rank in that room.
Mm-hmm. I told you I was gonna blow it up.
I like that. Rank in that room. I'm keeping that. This mine now. Patent pending.
Oh, let me give you something before we finish, because this is gonna blow your mind.
I do gotta go and get ready for this appointment.
This is gonna blow your mind.
Oh,
but
Lord.
this person said, I don't know the science behind it, but if you're totally naked and you want to feel even more naked, all you have to do is put on some shoes.
Yes, you know what? That makes sense.
It does.
Mm-hmm. Or a hat.
It really does. Or just some damn socks.
How does that make you more naked? But you do feel it.
But you feel it because it's almost like in my brain, like if you're 100% naked, you're 100% naked for a reason. Like you're gonna shower, you're gonna do some stuff horizontally, but if you have on some shoes and nothing else, it's like something's wrong with this here picture. Am I dreaming I'm back in school naked? Because I've had that dream, and yeah.
You know what? Or a shirt.
I didn't even care.
Not a shirt. Like
there's something wrong
Donald
with
Duck?
Yeah, you feel like you're Pooh Bear in it.
Oh. Pooh Bear.
Donald Duck, don't be wearing no drawers.
Why is that a creepy verb?
Somebody was like, why is Donald Duck walking around his nephews with no pants? So
ain't no one in that family wearing pants.
Thought of that though. I never thought about that because Mickey rather be having on clothes.
Yeah, he doesn't have on a shirt though, does he, Mickey Mouse?
No shirt.
I don't think he does. Short. He has on those shorts, those red shorts. I hurt somebody's feelings one time because me being me, and I'm, me, and I was like, at least Mickey Mouse is black. Okay, I like the fact that Mickey Mouse is black. We got representation from back in the day. And then somebody went, "Oh my God, he is." They were hurt about it. I'm sorry that he's a cartoon character and doesn't really exist.
That's pretty hilarious, though.
Well, I mean, we've also got Bugs Bunny out there being the genderqueer representation.
Do you know?
I love all that. He was doing that monster's hair. Remember that red fur monster? You know what I'm talking about.
Wait a minute. Did y'all watch like the newer one?
No.
So Bugs and Daffy, Daffy, I don't know how they got away with this because Daffy is also a black duck. And he got arrested and he said that they were racially profiling him. And I almost peed on myself because there's not a child one that really understood what he was trying to say. And I died. So him and Bugs had to go on a run. Now Bugs is gray. Mm-hmm. And so Daffy convinced him to bleach his hair so he could be a blonde bunny. And he bleached himself to be a blonde duck. Now Bugs is like, look, Daffy, I'm tired of getting in all this trouble with you. But he walked, it was so slick because Bugs walked past the mirror, saw himself as a blonde. And then he leaned back into the mirror. He was checking himself out like, well, damn, look good. I'm like, how are they getting away with these little suggestive things? I friggin' love the new ones. This is not for kids. They had the one episode, in that same episode, they were in like Yosemite. And you know how you look for name plates, like you'll find your name and this person's name and that person's name. And so Daffy was looking for Daffy, which he couldn't find his name. he found every other name possible, and then he picked up the name Darwin. And he was like, they have a Darwin. Who names their child Darwin? You can't have Darwin and not have
They don't have Daffy.
And there was a little boy standing there with the name tag Darwin because he had just picked his up because he was Darwin.
Oh, wow.
And his mom was looking at him like, how dare you? And he was like, oh, like, I'm sorry about your problem. Like, it was so funny. But I sent it to my friend because her son's name is Darwin. And I said, Devon, he dissed this name so hard. He went on a rant, laying out the store owner and everything all over Darwin's name. And then the last part of it, his name is Darwin Carter. And then Carter came up in the episode some kind of and she said, I'm gonna contact these people with Looney Tunes. This is some bullshit. It was so funny. But you guys, back when it's the Looney Tunes version when they all live in a cul-de-sac. If that's
what kind of gentrification is that?
Girl, and because the
witchy supposed to live in a hole in the ground.
What Broomhilda, whatever her name is, the witchy poo chick, she lives there, and the monster thing is her son.
Oh,
and then Granny, she has Sylvester and Tweety living with her. Yosemite Sam, you have to see it. Like, they just made him as trashy and as ridiculous as they possibly could, and he's like always like ciphering their HBO and stuff or whatever he's doing
with the long extension cords up and down the street.
And Daffy moved in with Bugs because he didn't have nowhere to live.
And
Black he was mooching off Bugs and he's effing up Bugs' life. It is really good. It is really, really, really good. And I'm trying to think. Oh, Granny, like, she's some kind of damn secret agent and stuff. Like, she's some kind of spy or whatever it is.
You know what?
They don't know.
I remember seeing this out of the corner of my eye at one point.
Yeah, they don't know it. They don't know what's up with her. And then they would do episodes where they would go back into her past when she was young. That was the best Looney Tunes. But I used to watch and go, kids not going to get everything they're doing going over the kids' head. Everything.
You see the pretty colors and the talking animals.
And the monster boy with the baby voice, because turns out he's a kid. He's like 2 or 3 or something dumb, and they'll have to babysit him sometimes. And Daffy loses his damn mind.
D.L. Stewart says Bugs is light skinned.
Yeah.
And you need to put an ED on. It's light skinned it.
Light skinned it.
Not light skinned.
Light skinned it. He is. But Bugs is the best. Bugs is the best. I love him.
You know who I never liked though? Woody Woodpecker, because he was always starting crap.
He was annoying, but I think he was supposed to be
start mess.
You know who I liked the most though, and he was an absolute asshole.
Don't say Jerry.
Foghorn Leghorn.
Oh yeah, I liked him.
And he'd be like, "Now, boy," I said, "Boy," and he would go, "That boy is about as sharp as a bowling ball." But he would fuck with that dog. He would start so much confusion. And then the little chicken hawk that he used to babysit.
Oh yeah.
And he'd be like he would just do, oh my God, he convinced the chicken hawk that the dog was a chicken. And
I just kept trying to drag that dog around.
Yes, and then he knew the dog is on a certain level leash. And I'll never forget the one, because he had a line as far as he could go to, so he knew he'd be safe from the dog. So he would go and do, like, hit the dog and then run and stay on the other side of the line. The dog couldn't get him. Well, one day he didn't realize the dog erased the line and then made it like 3 feet closer to him. So he stood on the other side of that line. That dog stopped at the line and looked at him. Then he just stepped over and fucked him up.
See, he deserved it though.
He did. He deserved it. And I like the coyote because the coyote is like super intelligent in this, but he still can't figure out how to get that roadrunner.
Nope.
Like, and he'll be like, well, you know, the such and such is perpendicular to the blah, blah, blah. And then the la-di-da. And then that damn roadrunner be like, me. He can't do it. He can't do it. So that
Wild E. Coyote genius. I didn't know he was married, so he's some ski. What are he on? Ashley Madison trying to talk up cats? I didn't know he was married.
I didn't know he was married. He was so on top of everything else. He a little scheming thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the episode. This is back in old Looney Tunes where when the cat, he finally got that cat still enough to kiss her. And then she realized she liked that kiss. So then she started going after him, and then he started
didn't like
running.
that.
That was so funny because he always chasing that poor cat. She always end up with a strike down her back, some kind of dumb way.
Mm-hmm.
And he think that, oh, mi amor kind of attitude. But it was so funny because he finally got that kiss in. And then she was like,
oh,
wait a minute.
And like, oh no, wait a second.
Chasing him.
That's right.
Like,
I do remember that one.
Darling, you misunderstand. Like, that shit was funny. But Looney Tunes is absolutely ridiculous. But I did not know Peppy was married.
He kind of skanky then.
Wow. He has.
Oh, he problematic anyway.
I bet he did lose that fake ass accent. Oh, darling, you and I, we could do blah blah blah. Like sound like a damn vampire.
Mm-hmm. He was supposed to be what, French?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Pepe Le Pew. Yes. Well, guys, I hope that this was semi-productive for everybody. We will be back this evening at 7, most likely on my channel.
Huh?
No, most likely on my channel,
okay.
But because you and Danny are tomorrow.
Okay.
So you're tomorrow morning, internet willing, and Danny's.
No, I got my hot. I wasn't prepared. Usually, I have the hotspot ready because I know how Comcast be doing people.
Right. So let me see. So for everybody that's in here, it's on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So we have the morning streams at 11 and then the evening streams at 7. On Tuesdays, Dahlia and Danny take over.
Yeah, I'm in the morning.
So Dahlia's the morning edition and Danny's the evening edition. And then Thursday, it'll be back here again. Which really helps me because I couldn't even turn on lights and stuff today. And plus,
it's hard. You know, it's very hard sitting, especially if you're on camera. You got to make sure you're not scratching your head, and doing, because you're used to at your computer, you're doing everything with the camera off, and you got to really regulate yourself with that camera on, because people are like, what's wrong with her? I mean, they already know, but
or they already know something is wrong. They just may not know what. So, but I got to get ready to get picked up. My the one that y'all saw the last time, Mason, the good one.
Yes,
he's coming. He's coming to get me, to take me, because it's a good distance away from where I live. Because I live in the county and I got to go into the city for this. And he's coming to get me. And wait, did I
see what the dentist be having to say?
Yeah, the initial consultation.
Okay. Well, you always have the option of, like, you can get the plastic, the Invisalign, you can get a bridge, you can get an implant, because I'm this dentist over here, so I know all the shit. So, I mean, they got a lot of options, and they got payment plans too, so don't sleep.
Yeah, and that's the one thing, like, as long as I can get a payment plan, I'm real good with my payments.
Yeah, they'll definitely do a payment plan.
I'm just scared that they're going to go, we can't salvage you. Like, I really am. Like, I'm not, like, scared, like, I don't want that. So I'm hoping that that's not what I hear.
All right. Well, I wish you luck, because I don't think there's going to be that much of an issue. If you get a good dentist, they can really work miracles sometimes.
Yeah. And that's just usually the miracles cost a lot of money.
True. Dental work is no joke.
It really isn't. It really isn't. And so I got a bad cavity going on back here that they can have that too. It's in the back. It's a damn molar. Take it. Don't fix it. Just take it. But everything else, I'm just hoping it can be fixed. And that's where I'm at.
No, I feel you on the dental. It's been, I could tell stories about, I had a terrible dentist when I was a teenager, and that made me scared of the dentist. Never went to the dentist, and then things developed and it made it worse. But I had 2 very good dentists in the last 20 years, so I'm happy.
Yeah, I've been lucky in that respect. As far, I had one nightmare, which I will not tell y'all because it's that much of a nightmare. But my regular dentist shit, I've been lucky with that. So, and I'm hoping to luck out again because it's been over 5 years
since you've been.
Since I've been, because I couldn't go. I didn't have any. I didn't have any dental insurance, and I didn't have any money. And the only reason I can go now is because the place where I'm going to, they were given like a big grant from the government to help people out. And so your dental stuff is based on your income. So you base it on my income, then I can do it because it's on my income.
Right.
Which means I can afford it. Even if it ends up being, like, I'm going to make this number up because it's easy for me to work with. If it's $100 every visit, they know I can do it because of based on my income.
Right.
So I won't care. And if you're billing me, I will put that shit on a credit card so quick.
Because you know what? I'm going to be honest. Quick. You get to a certain age, it's just like, well, I might die before I have to pay this.
You know what? You know what? Even though I might be 27, I've been 27 for like 35 years now.
No, I'm not paying like my student loan. I'm like, good luck.
Oh, I got mine expunged.
Yeah, I have some sort. I can't talk about it.
Yeah.
It's a whole, I think mine was private and I didn't do this. So I just did my own self-expunging. And Nadira says that Pepe Le Pew had 6 kids and lost his accent. What's that?
Yeah, I know. That's why I was laughing at. Because he ain't had no damn accent. That was fake to begin with. All right, my light-skinned. Oh, he did say light-skinned dead. Yeah, light-skinned dead is that's how I go. He is light-skinned dead. But everyone, thank you so much for joining us this morning / afternoon. Please come back if you can this evening, where I will actually do true work. Because I did work towards the project, but it wasn't creative. My creative lights don't come on until after 4. So we'll be back here at 7 p.m. And if you come here and I'm not here, then go to Danette Tillery's channel. Because that's where it'll be. Because I don't know how I'm going to feel after I get home. I already don't feel good. So I don't know what they're going to say or do.
Right.
So, but I will still be writing. I may not just be on camera. So thanks everyone for hanging. And look, it's almost 2:00. So we went over an hour because we talked, because that's us.
You know what? I think it makes it more fun, personally.
It really does, because I didn't think I was going to last this long.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I came in hot, y'all. I'm sorry, because I was like, oh, Jesus. I know Aphrodite's like, usually I'm real quiet at the beginning, but I can.
I was going to say that's what he said.
December 3rd.
December 3rd.
I got to title something December 3rd now. Okay, everybody. See you later. See you later on this evening.
All right. I'll see y'all tonight.
Okay.
Bye. Take it easy, everybody. Bye-bye.